Big gamer moment, guys. Check this out. We now have a Riptide villager. And when shuffling that guy's traits, we also got ourselves a channeling villager. So we can now have both of the tridents, and that is absolutely epic. Ever since last episode, when we terraformed the ocean, I've been wanting to get my hands on a Riptide trident. And now, after shuffling this guy's traits for oh so long, I can finally have it. So now let's quickly get back home and enchant ourselves a trident. What? What just happened? Where... where am I? Why is it so dark in here?
Welcome to nothingness, where no one can hear you scream. You will pay for what you have done to me.
Welcome back, everybody, to another beautiful morning in Minecraft. Oh, I've been a busy boy, and now we have a custom tree. I also changed this path a little earlier. These two steps were connected to each other, and I don't really like it, so I separated them. I pushed this one back a little, and now everything's fine. And now everything's a little prettier than it used to be. Ow! I gotta move those guys someplace else, I swear. Anyway, the tree. So, custom trees in Minecraft are something new that I've been trying recently. Let's get back up, actually. And yeah, see, this is why I have myself a Riptide Trident. Anyway, so this is not the fanciest tree, but it's still a good-looking tree nevertheless. I listened to BWO's advice, which is to have a lot of open air in the middle where the main trunk of the tree is. And you also might have seen around a lot of trees there are all these dried wilted leaves just sitting on the ground over there. And these are birch leaves, which I think can kind of represent dried wilted leaves in some scenarios because they are kind of pale in color in comparison to rest of the leaf family in Minecraft. And the combination of the podzol, the coarse dirt and the path blocks I think can really sell the fact that there's something falling from the tree that is getting accumulated around it and causing a lot of mess. And these trapdoors I'm a little skeptical about. I wanted it to look like the tree is widening as it branches out, but it did not turn out to be how I expected it to. But it's not visible from a distance, so I decided to keep it, for now at least. Anyway, so what I want to do next is fill this area in. Earlier I was thinking about putting some trees or some sort of greenery in this place, but then I was like, no, this is prime real estate. I can't waste this area on a garden or vegetation. No. I want to build a commercial building over here. I'm not sure what yet, but I'll figure it out eventually. Alright, so a little bit of brainstorming later. This is what we have now. And it is gonna be a commercial building, for sure. Like a lot of other builds that we have made so far. With the exception of course, the starter house. So here's the plan. This is gonna be the main entrance. You enter in, and here sits the receptionist. The guy who'll take the payments from you. And this can be the kitchen area. We're gonna have a nice window over here looking out to the ocean side. And this is where the customers are gonna sit. And by the way, I'm building a medieval tavern, in case I haven't told that to you all already. And this yellow concrete powder, it signifies benches in each of the seating booths over here. But enough talk, right? I'm gonna go and build some of this and I'll see you guys in a bit. Guys, I messed up. Remember that captain guy who was sitting in Morgan's boat? Yeah, I accidentally punched him. And a raid instantly started and I didn't get a chance to drink milk. I'm stuck now. I even tried drinking milk after that, but the raid had already started. So now we can choose either of two options. One, I switch my game mode to peaceful. or 2, I do the raid in my main village. So I think I'm gonna switch to peaceful. Ha! Psych! That's what a coward would do. I'm no coward. I'm gonna fight these guys like real men. Yeah, raid on hard mode, let's go, baby. Hero of the village, baby. I got it. I don't even know why people are intimidated by raids. This was child's play, and that was in hard mode. But that did waste a lot of time. So let's get rid of all this junk and get cracking with the build. Aw, did Morgan adopt a baby? Congratulations, man. Anyway, so this is the progress we've made so far. I done the lower floor. It's just the walls, it's not even the floor, it's the walls, but now I'm working on the slab for the first floor or the second floor, whatever you call it, and it's gonna jut out just like we did in the Masons Guild. So I'm gonna stop recording now. I'll do a little bit more work on this and I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright, so I got the first floor and the roof line in place. And you might think now that the trim of the roof is in place, you just have to place blocks along it and it's all straightforward. No, it's neither straight nor is it forward. Because Javier likes to make his life hard by bending the roof in weird ways. It's not that hard though, you just have to follow a specific pattern and you're set. And also I'm gonna strip these logs as I go along because the non-stripped version of the log just doesn't fit in with the colors of this build. So anyway, I'll get the roof in place and I'll see you guys in a bit. Feast your eyes on this beauty, ladies and gentlemen. It's still not done though, it's taking a lot of time for some reason. But it's taking shape. There's a lot of interior work left to do and yeah. But the outside is taking shape really well. I still need to texturize the walls on the first floor and the roof. Anyway, so this building's gonna have an upper floor, right? And we're gonna need a way to go up and down, right? So I decided to tackle that in a rather fancy way, I'd say, by adding this tower at the back over here, which is gonna accommodate where's it gonna basically function as a staircase. Look at it from the outside. Wait a second. Yeah. It's a nice gradient, I think. It does look a little weird when you're up close, but I think that's the case with a lot of gradients in Minecraft. But when you're from a distance, that's when it shows up, like for real. That's when it starts looking good. I think towers can add a lot to the exterior of your build. I don't know, there's just something about them that catches your eye. Look at that. Isn't it? It was absolutely amazing. You see, now you see what I meant about how towers add a lot to the exterior of it. But let me show you the tower first. Yeah, you see that? You see that? That's absolutely amazing. I'm so in love with that. I think I nailed the gradient absolutely perfectly. There's now also a little bit of texture to the roof. I mixed in some dark oak logs with it, stripped dark oak logs, and it adds a little bit of texture, a little bit of variety to the roof, and kind of, in my opinion, it looks interesting. Anyway, the interior. So this is where you enter. You close the door, and this is the receptionist desk. And this is where the customers come in, obviously, and he does his billing and all over here. This is the kitchen, which is still unfurnished. We don't talk about that. And this is the seating area, which where customers come and sit and have their drinks and whatever they want to eat. And the tables are made out of cyan wool blocks, full wool blocks, and occasionally on some tables there are carpets on top. And this painting is supposed to look like some bottles or some advertisement that has been put over here. I don't know, man, but that does look like bottles, to me at least. Anyway, back here is another small area. Let's close that door. That's for the employees only. Here we have a nice little table with a lantern on top of it, and this is supposed to signify a bucket or something that they use to clean something over here. I want to use brown dye in it so the water looks kind of dirty, even dirtier than this, but I do not have brown dye, unfortunately. And this is the stairway. And there's a lot of random storage around here. There's a lot of chests, a lot of random barrels, because everyone, literally everyone, likes to put their junk under the staircase. And then if we go upstairs, and yes, I did the interior on the upstairs as well. So if you come in here, this is where the elite class sits. This is basically the more expensive part of the tavern. Because here, everything is better. The space is bigger, the service is better, the chairs are more comfortable. It's just better in general. Back here, we have this private seating area where you can have all your important meetings if you want to. And even this is not the best in class. You are yet to witness the best part of the tavern. And by the way, this is where the tavern keepers are storing more of their junk items. Anyway, this is the best part of the tavern. It's a private seating space which you can rent on a very high price, probably. But I assure you, it's gonna be well worth it. Look at these designer curtains. Look at the interior work in here. You get, you also get this very rare blue orchid in your room. There is carpet on the floor, so your feet will not get cold. There's this very amazing designer ceiling. Ample of storage space in here, so you can feel just like home. You get this very comfortable furniture, handmade, exported from the far lands, and of course the designer curtains. And look at this view from the window. It's absolutely amazing. The sofa and carpeted floor once again. Say bye bye to cold feet. No more cold feet. No one's gonna have cold feet anymore. This room is gonna end world cold feet crisis. Now imagine yourself sitting here and you're like, boy, get me another beer and quick. And then that guy would be like, at your service, sir. At your service. Anyway, guys, I think that is gonna be it for today's Broke Rage with Weirdo. Just kidding. It's our Let's Play series, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Goodbye.